Hello everyone, how's it going? It's me, Desert6, back again in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now I know it's been a really long time. I believe it's been around a year since my last upload. And my last upload was actually another episode of ETS2. I believe it was trip number 5. So yeah, I've been gone for a while, but we are back. And hopefully on more of a regular schedule. I was on kind of a regular schedule back then, but obviously had a big break. But hopefully we can get back on track and get some more uploads going. Hopefully pretty often. And what better way to come back than ETS2? Now, if you missed out my other episode, this is a hardcore series. Well, there is no hardcore mode on this game, but I'm calling it hardcore because we are playing in first person only. Sometimes I might switch to third person just to have a look around, but the main driving will all be in first person. I'm using a steering wheel to drive, and I also have head tracking, which makes it a little bit nicer to do the driving, and feels a bit more realistic. I've also got some mods in here, and some of them are the pro mods, which, if you're aware of them, they make the world map a lot more detailed, as in they add a lot more cities to go to. So we have every single DLC that is out right now, and obviously some, I believe these are from the pro mods, but like a lot of these cities are not normally in the base game, so it gives us a lot more content. And we say we want to carry on with the series until we've gone to every single city, so we're talking a lot of driving and a lot of episodes, and obviously more DLC will come out eventually. So yeah, this is all we've done so far. 0.77%. I believe that counts the roads also, which we don't really care if we go on every single road, but we do want to go to the cities. So obviously right now I'm in Manchester, but we ended the last episode right up in here, Cairnryan, if that's how you say it. And that's where we're going to carry on from. That's how we're doing our hardcore series as well. We're playing from where we actually are and not just picking random jobs. And yeah, so we're going to try and make more money towards buying our own truck. Currently we have 31,000. We've not really decided what truck to buy yet, but hopefully we'll have an idea by the time we actually get to that point. So, might as well have a look at the job market. Currently we can only do quick jobs because, as I said, we don't have our own truck. And last episode ended in here, so we're going to take a job from here. And currently there's only 3 jobs. Down to Cairnryan, which is a bit short, doesn't really pay well, really low pay per mile. To Oban, I believe that's how you said, going up north into Scotland, or go to Broadford, which is even more north. That might be quite a long drive. 459 miles, this was 320. So yeah, this is slightly shorter of drive, so I think we might do that. Also, if I can, don't think I can zoom in, can I? No, but it looks like there's a ferry route up here, so we might be able to get a job from there going into these islands, which would be cool. And maybe go into Iceland, maybe do like a loop around. That'd be pretty cool. So if we go back into here, and I think we're gonna pick this job. It looks like we're driving a Scania, which is pretty nice. That would have been a DAF, and that's a Renault. I'm not sure if we've driven one of these yet. Can't remember what we drove in those last 5 trips that we did. But yeah, we'll take this one. Empty barrels, tons of them. We get paid 7,200, and it's 21.36 a mile, which is slightly lower than that one, but it's still a good job. Yeah, we'll take that. And that should put us at the truck. There we go. Nice brand new Scania by the looks of it. The tracking seems to be fine. I've not used this for a very long time. And with hard car mode, we do not use the sat nav like this. We only use anything that's in the actual truck. If there isn't one, we use the map. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Okay, so I can zoom in on this map. So yeah, it does have a ferry route. And there's actually quite a few companies down there, so we should be able to get a job. Actually, there's only three companies. Okay. We start her up. If I can. I don't think my steering wheel is selected, so let me quickly be right back and I'll get the steering wheel working. Okay, so it looks like everything's working. Steering wheel, all good to go. Brake lights seem to be working. Oh good, let's have a look on the outside. Not that. Also not that. Completely forgot the controls for this. Okay, never mind, figured it out. It's not the F buttons, it's the actual number pad. I mean, just the numbers. Right, look at us there. Nice Scania. Turn our lights on. Very cool. So I just got normal curtain side trailer. Go back inside, we can actually adjust our seat a little bit. Just so it kind of looks like we're a bit further away. I think that looks a bit better. Wait, did I not save? Oh no, I did save. I think we want to be slightly higher though, right? No. Not too high. Looks like it just brings it straight back down. Okay. But yeah, that's fine actually. Perfect. Alright, so we already looked at where we're going. We're just A77, A75 and all the way up north. Using arrows the whole time by the looks of it. Oh no, we got on the motorway a little bit. Not for long though. We do pass Glasgow. It might make sense for us to just nip in and go back out. Why don't we add a point there? And second point. There we go, perfect. That way we can actually discover all these cities without having to go into them. And yeah, don't pass anything else really. Perfect. Let's get going, we've been waiting around for long enough. So, turn the brakes off. Put it into gear maybe first. I did not mean to do that, start her up. Come on. Oh, the brake was already up, nice. You can change that, can't you? Yeah, you can. Got plenty of fuel, we'll just keep on the fuel one. Alright, let's go. Not played this for so long now, but if you've watched let me stick my head out real quick, see if I can see anyone. Come on. I'm go after the second car right here. As I was saying, I've not played this game for a really long time, so I'm not really as used to it anymore, but if you watch my other episodes, I am a real life trucker in the UK, and yeah, so I drive a truck every single day. Well, on the days that I work, that is. Last time I was working for a company where I was driving a Iveco and a Merc, which I believe I mentioned last time. Now I'm somewhere else and I actually drive a Scania, but I have a old Scania, so don't get the luxury of it looking like this on the inside. But we are supposed to be getting new ones in March, so hopefully we'll get something nice like this, even though I kind of doubt it will be such high spec as this one. I'm looking at also getting a new steering wheel, which would be nice. I'm using quite an old one right now, and it doesn't really work as it should. I don't really need to turn the steering wheel that much for it to turn quite a lot in game, so it's like really sensitive. But once I'm used to it, it's not too bad. But looking at the Logitech ones, can't really remember what they're called. But they are on sale quite often, to be honest. So hopefully I might get one pretty soon. Also, this head tracking I've not used for so long, since the last episode, I believe. Which is, well, as I said, like a year ago. Whoa. Quite a steep bridge. Alright, national speed limit, so we can go up to 50 miles an hour now. Oh, that was a rock in the road then, but it's just a trash bag. Seems pretty accurate for England. So I didn't actually check what time we are on. Oh, 10:30. So it's gonna be a night drive. I'm not sure if we'll get to our destination while it's still dark, or will it be light by then? But I don't think we're going too far, so should be still pretty dark. Just noticed I was going over the speed limit, so we'll wind it down a little bit. UK roads are pretty bad for having speed cameras everywhere, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's one around here. To be honest though, Scotland seems to have a lot less than they do in England. I'm not sure how well the game actually does that as well. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate. And that's what I was talking about. Oh, sorry, everyone's flashing me because I've got my high beams on. But yeah, you already got a speeding violation. But that looked like it was, no, it sounded like it was police that caught me in that speed camera. It's pretty dark. I keep needing to put the high beams on. I'm not sure how much of this is going to get sped up, because obviously I don't think you want to sit here watching the whole drive all the way through. I'll keep as much of it as I can in, but I don't want to make it too boring. Oh, speeding again, slow down. I know you can have a limiter on, but I don't want to go setting that up right now. I've not really got that many buttons on the steering wheel. There's quite a few, but most of them are assigned to something. I have set up cruise control. Come on, you don't need to flash me, I already turned it off. Come on. I think most of this drive is going to be a long road like this. Oh, swerving. Which would be kind of cool if it was the daytime. Then we could actually see our environment, I guess, because we are going into Scotland and I'm gonna assume it looks pretty nice around here. Slow it back down again, slightly. I think we're getting close to where I said we'll turn off to go to that other town. Was it Carlisle? No, I was wrong on that. It was Glasgow. Okay, now we're still a little bit away from that. Alright, let's carry on. Yeah, so I'll keep going. There's a car in front, I'll turn the high beams off. I'll keep going, I'll speed up until we're quite close to Glasgow, and then we'll talk again, and we'll have a look what Glasgow looks like. Right, I'll see you shortly. Alright, so we're getting close to Glasgow now, and it looked like, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but it looked like we would have had to go through Glasgow either way, just because the M8 was closed further ahead. Looked like a police diversion for some reason. I'm not sure what has happened further up on that road, but anyway, we're gonna go in this direction, so that has not affected us whatsoever, thankfully. Not like the other episode where I had to divert quite a long way. Alright, so we're just getting into Glasgow right now. I think I want to be in this lane. Alright. Not seen any of my other episodes, you might recognize some of these companies that they're actually real ones that actually exist in the real world. That's because one of the mods is real companies. Which adds a cool little aspect to the game, I think. Makes it a little bit more interesting seeing real companies around. There's not really much to see around here. Kinda expected something a little bit more. But anyway, it makes it a little bit easier for us to navigate around here. With it not being a big city. Let's just move over to the right once this guy passes us. Sweet, and then we'll take the turn to the right on this exit. I think we can make it before this guy comes. Hope that discovers it. Yep, and that truck dealer. Perfect. We want to get over to the right. And a driver's job center. Oh, stop, red light, red light. Nice. Good job, the brakes are okay in here. And this nice Scania. Alright, so I'm not sure if we have a DAF dealer already discovered. We might do, but anyway, it's always good to have more before we buy a truck. That way we can compare what's the best price and what we get for the money. And I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. I don't think it's too expensive like one of the starter ones. So we will have a look at that after we finish this delivery. But yeah, we're leaving Glasgow now. Our fuel's fine. They normally give you enough fuel to finish these quick jobs, which is good. I'm not sure how we're doing on sleep, but I'm pretty sure we'll be fine as well. It's not too long of a trip. I don't think we have much left either. Now we're taking left towards Inverness. Not sure if you know about a route in Scotland called the North Coast 500, which is like a scenic route all the way around Scotland, and it's really nice. I actually did it in a motorhome, and yeah, we actually started in Inverness, the way we're heading towards right now. I don't think we actually go to it right now though. But yeah, it was great. You should look that up if you guys are interested. I think we did it in 3 or 4 days. I think 4 days, which I wish we did it in a slightly longer time, but we were kind of rushed. So we were just like trying to fit it into those 4 days, so we ended up doing quite a lot of driving, which I wish it was slightly less, just so we could have a look at all these scenic places that we went through. But either way, it was really good, and I definitely would recommend it. And it looks like it's getting daylight, which is good. I wasn't sure if we'll get there during the day or it'll still be night, but it looks like it's going to be somewhat bright out by the time we get there. I don't think we have long left either. I might just have a quick look at the map in just a sec once we get on a nice straight road and see how far we've got to go. Just after this turn we'll have a look. Okay, let's see whereabouts we are. Okay, we're pretty close. I thought Glasgow wasn't too far away. Yeah. Another 10 minutes or so, I'd say. We'll drive a little somewhat normal for the rest of the time. I mean, as in will not speed it up, just so you can see some of the driving. Especially now that you can actually see something. It's a pretty nice sunrise coming up. Actually says it's only 3:52 in the morning right now. That's early for sunrise, even in summer. That's a bit weird. You definitely don't get it right now in December. The sun only comes up around 8 AM. It sets back down about 3 PM. It's ridiculous. You don't see any sunlight. I'm not a big fan of winter time. Especially being a HGV driver. Because on the motorway it's not too bad, but when you're trying to reverse somewhere and it's not really well lit, it becomes a little bit of a challenge, especially if it's somewhere pretty tight. But at the end of the day, if you don't hit anything, yeah, everything's good. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. I wonder if this is one of the locks, as they call them. I'm not sure whereabouts Loch Ness is. We could go looking for the Loch Ness Monster. That'd be quite funny actually to put in the game. Alright, we've turned left in just a little bit, and I'm pretty sure that road will lead us all the way to the delivery point. I might be wrong though. Start indicating. Slow it right down. We don't want to flip over. That would not be great for our bank account. Especially when we're trying to save up for a truck. I wonder how much the Scania would cost. It seems like it's one of the more higher end trucks. So I'm gonna get probably upwards of about 200,000. But I've actually got a lot of hours in ETS2, and I have never gotten to the level where I could buy these big expensive trucks. And I don't think I've had more than 2 employees. So that will be interesting once we get further along. Now you can buy your own trailers also. Which would be kind of cool maybe for an episode or 2. But I do prefer just taking these random other companies' trailers, just because it's something different to, pull every time. Because if we have our own truck and our own trailer, you're literally driving with the same equipment on every episode. So it kind of like changes it up a bit if you use the other company's equipment. Obviously we'll have our own truck, but we'll try and switch that even as often as we can, I guess. Once we get some employees and we're making some money. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys think about it, but yeah, I think I might not buy any trailers for a long time. And when we do decide on a truck that we want, I do want to try and make a custom livery for it. Nothing too crazy, but something that actually says D6 International, and then we can represent. What's going on here? Why is no one turning? They're both trying to let each other through. Why is he just... let's not even question it. And it's already starting to look very nice around here. Even though I don't think we're too far into Scotland yet. Pretty sure, yep, this is Oban now that we're coming up to, which is the delivery point. You can see on the GPS actually where we're gonna be delivering. Nice, Oban discovered. Oh, that ferry just loaded in. Now I think this might be one of a pro mod cities, but I could be wrong about that. And have a quick peek around. Oh, not inside a building preferably. Oh, oh, I thought we were going, but we're not. Not much to see. It's a cruise ship, not ferry. That's pretty cool. Come on, let's get moving. I don't want to be stuck at these lights again. And never mind. Pretty sure like 2 people made it through. Let me just cut to where we're actually moving again. Okay. Should make it for this one. I think there's 2 trucks in front of me. This was actually a decent length trip. I enjoyed that one. Nice and quick, but not too quick as well. So I think this episode's only going to be around 30 minutes, which I think is a perfect time I want to keep it up to. Okay. Was someone getting a speeding ticket there? I mean, parking ticket? Oh, they're arguing. Not very happy. Come on, we can make it. And it's actually in here. So also for this hardcore mode that we're doing, we always take the hardest delivery. If we stop right here, and it'll be this one, which gives us the most XP as well. Obviously this isn't a massive place, so it's only going to be right in front of us. That will be quite easy, and then that just turns in straight away. So we'll take the hardest one. It's in between 2 trailers. I'm pretty sure they just spawned in just to make it a bit harder. I don't think they were there before, so we'll just do a little turn here and go back off to the right. Just a bit more so we can actually get into the... Let's get a head out the window. Put it in reverse. I might have to turn down the volume for this bit, because for me the reversing sound is quite loud. I'm not sure what it's like for you guys if I did turn it down or not. This is how I normally like to reverse in real life as well. Just with my head out the window and then straighten out using my mirrors. Straighten her out a little bit. Oh, that actually works straight away. Not sure. Oh yeah, we're pretty much perfect in there. Let's put the brake on. Let me have a look. Yeah, we did pretty good. We could go a little bit more back, but that's pretty perfect. So we've turned that in. Fantastic. Will we rank up? We should, I think. Nice. Also, we actually got a few bonuses here. Some for long distance and some for proficiency, which is, I think, where we get here in time. And then long distance, I'm pretty sure it's because we have a point in long distance. Yeah. Okay, so we already got 2 ADR licenses. We could work on getting into them more, or we put something into this. Maybe we get 1 fragile cargo. Then you actually unlock the fragile cargo. This would be good to unlock as well, which would give us some more jobs. The first 2 tiers would be pretty good. We'll get important deliveries and urgent deliveries. What does this actually do? That just saves us fuel. That'll be good in the future when we have our own truck, but for now we don't really need that. So at the moment I'm gonna go for the fragile. Actually, no, we'll go for the just-in-time deliveries. And then we'll do fragile, and then we can do 1 more of those. Perfect. Apply just in time. So that actually unlocked. How do I go back to that menu? Skills. That unlocked important deliveries. Alright, perfect. We've got 38,000 now. And we have a look at the map. Actually, it puts us back in Manchester because we don't have our own truck. But this is where we ended. So next time we will look at jobs from here and hopefully head even more north. And maybe even in, I'd say, not next episode, but the episode after that, we might head towards Iceland, which would be pretty cool. Not sure who this belongs to be honest. Right, okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's good to be back. And I hope you join me on the next one where we try and make more money for D6 International. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.